like the recode is amazing. And what is amazing about the recode is that from a problem structure or problem orientation and the victim, where most of us are, we see this as the answer. And when we get into the work and do it, it's super, the recode is an amazing shortcut. What is really the key is the structure, is our thinking. And the recode just helps get the big stuff out of the way early so that we can then live from this new structure. And so the recode is the shortcut to removing all of these big, heavy beliefs that nothing else can get behind, nothing else can get into. And so in that, what I want here is like, what is this? What am I doing? And what this is like a point when I'm dissatisfied with what I've been able to produce. I am ready for something different. I'm always seeking. And when I heard that I am not broken, that rung true. That was truth in my heart. And the more and more that I listened to this, the more and more I could see my patterns. And as I tried on, this is mine, this is what that is, and explored them, allowed the vulnerability to explore them, I was able to see. And only when you're able to see what that pattern is and what that does is, are you able to change it? And so here I'm a demonstration of a process of putting things together and changing my life as a result. And I am a demonstration of this that works. And I am sharing what has worked for me. Sharing what has worked for me so that other people can go create their life. So that other people can quiet their ego brain, so that they can be quiet enough so that they can raise up, they can listen to their heart again, because we did it as a child. So that our unconscious and our superconscious, our genius, our heart, had a great relationship the first 4 to 7 years before the ego came in and took over. So much that we can get back into that can help guide us, that can get us back into our structures. And when we're back into our structures, we realize that the structure that we're creating our life with today is not effective. It is not working. And it's because we are from the problem orientation. And so from the problem orientation, we are saying, this is who I am, this is my current reality. And from that, this is what I want. It's always there. You can never get away from it. And so what we're doing is, this work is focusing on the identity, meaning out of this is like the identity of who I am. And when I am successful, that is a different feeling. That is a different person. And as we go for that, we never get it, because the identity says, I can't die. I'm not going to give up that part of me, because this is who I am in the world. And so what we can do is start with, well, I want to be this person. This is what I want. And when I want this and have this, this is what it would feel like. And when we set that feeling up, then we do our best to say, oh, like, how can I have that now? This is the key to it, is like, how can I have that now? Meaning have that feeling now. Because when I can have that feeling and I allow myself to be that, have that feeling for that, then I can accept what that would be. But again, I'm not going for the end result. I'm working to match up the identities, because when our identity of now equals the identity of the future, then we can have it. We'll allow ourselves that opportunity. And when they aren't, when the identities don't match up, meaning that the future will be better, the future version of myself will be better. That means it's bad now. Now is like, as we go there, how are you going to get better? To allow yourself to get that. Yeah, you think you're going to go learn all this stuff, but how's that worked? Like as soon as you get there, you say, oh, I got to go learn this stuff. I got to go do this. See how this pattern just plays over and over. This is the problem orientation pattern that just keeps playing. And what I'm here to do is help you break yours and set up a new structure. Take these 4 components of your life and put them in a different order. You can do this, and it's working. And we're stepping into, what do we want to create? Focusing on what it is that we would love to have, rather than on everything that we don't want. Because see, over here, when we don't want it, we're trying to resist. We're trying to resist all this that happens, and we keep pushing it away, yet it keeps swinging back at us. The only way to get out of that is to say, oh, what do I want? What do I want to create? And then start creating it. What do I want to create? Rather than avoiding it, we've all tried that pattern, and you can keep running that one. You can always go back to it. And you will. As soon as you turn and start going this way, that old pattern is going to pull you back fast because it doesn't want to change. And this is where the superconscious, the recode, these is really what helps, get these fears, these beliefs, these changes out of the way so that all parts of you can come on board and start living from this creative structure within 9 months. Thank you for registering for the webinar that we have coming up. This is where I'll go more into my story, tell you more about the structure, what we're not broken, what we can be doing, and then what you can do to get yourself out of the problem orientation, out of the victim circle, out of the victim cycle, and into a creative structure. And don't miss, I've got part of this is you show up, you get three pillars of success. And this is the minimum of what is required to do this. And this is yours for free. This gets you on the path. This gets you started. This gets you in the structure. So I'm excited that you're here. I'm excited to share my story with you. I'm excited to share my demonstration of how I did it, help guide you in you doing yours. Until next time.